Bam! What is up, squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. Y'all know what it is, the CC Show Friday edition. What's happening, fam? Come on in. Let's see what's going on, Coach. What's happening?
Stop, drop,
I don't
shut
know.
down, open up shop. Oh, no, CC Show Friday tea.
What's happening? Friday edition. What's up, Coach?
What's up?
How you doing?
What you know about basketball? What you know about me? You know about basketball, man. Feel like
What's the word, fam?
I feel like I just spent time with you 4 minutes ago.
Just seen you just a little while ago. What's the word, y'all? Happy Friday. Come on in. It's a good day. I see Big Drip. Big Drip sign that contract, $25.25 million, $4 million annual salary, $500,000 sign-in bonus, and a $250,000 escalator every season. Let's get the money up. Big Drip signed now. The contract will keep Coach Big Drip at the school through the 2029-2030 season. Shout out Big Drip. Run the bag up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yeah, I feel like that's well overdue, actually.
But she's now the highest paid coach in women's basketball college history. So, you know, as you set the standard and keep meeting the standard, you know what I'm saying? Like, the money supposed to match. So, yeah, get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Highest paid women coach in the world. Yeah, for sure. Right now, and I think right behind her is Kim Mulkey at $3 million a year. So, and I don't know. I don't remember when Kim's contract is up. But I know. I think that you get to go back and get a little bit more money every time you get a chip. So, we Big Drip is I think Big Drip 54 now, 54 years old now, and signed through 2030. And I don't know. I don't know that she's gonna play. That she's gonna stay too much longer after 2030. It's gonna be interesting. So.
I mean, we shall see what her ambitions are and what she wants to do next. But we grateful that we have her making living history, a living legacy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just in the court. She's an activist.
She's an investor now. You know what I mean? So she's investor in Unrivaled. Yeah, absolutely. Always activist first. So.
Yeah. So in her own way, that's what I like about it. She does it in her. I did it my way.
Definitely has done it her way. Yeah, Drip getting that bag. Who's in the chat? Rewind the bot. What's happening? FM, what's good? Coach, it's Unrivaled Friday. Are you ready for Unrivaled? What are you thinking about?
I am ready. I'm excited about it. I did a little bit more homework because my professor Cess told me what the assignment was today, so I had to go to some Coach Coleman study hall. But this is what I want to say. You go from WNBA to Unrivaled. The first thing that popped in my head when I watched and followed some of the reels and stuff. The first thing that came in my head. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch is dead.
That's what popped in your head.
Yeah, it was just like,
you think What you think? No, go
Oh
ahead.
no, what I looked at, it was like you looked at Unrivaled, right? And it's like refreshing, innovative, and it's like when you used work at a government job and then you go work for yourself, and you can be creative and do these things, and it's not rigid, and it's like you free from employment prison. I don't like to use that word often, but it's night and day when comparing the models and the modules or the models of business between the two. So one is stuck in yesteryear, and another one is 21st century cutting edge, and meaning and trying and doing their best to meet the needs of the players because it's basically a business, um, you know, for the players by the players. Ding dong, the witch is dead. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
could really be something.
It's gonna be interesting to me to see with them as equity owners in this league. How involved are they in the day to day operations, and how involved will they be as the league experiences is growing pains and there's different challenges that come up. Like, I get it. You're not working for the WNBA anymore, but now you're an owner. And being an owner and an entrepreneur comes with a different set of challenges and a different set of responsibilities. And so I wonder how involved will they be as players and equity owners in the day to day operations of the league, and if that will interfere, or not even necessarily interfere, but challenge them to wear multiple hats. Like, okay, we got, the lights got to get paid. Did we sell out this week? How are the concession stands looking? What are the TV numbers? Are people tuning in? What's the likes? How we running them up? How many follows? How many clicks? How all of that stacks up against how they meet the expectations of their investors and deliver on their investment. So how involved will they be on delivering the promised ROI? Is something I'm interested to see.
Yeah. So on that note, I feel that's what is intriguing by their business model because it's I think technology emphasis of generating revenue in that part because as you already shared a while ago, is only so many seats, and then the rest is based upon TV and followers and things of that nature. So it's interesting to see if you put the right people to push that forward in those positions, right? Because when you become a business owner and you have at some point you delegate because I can't be great at all areas of the business, and so hopefully you have that that on fire social media manager or whatever title you're going to give them. So by stepping out on the house, just looking back from a distance, I see it's more the revenue they're looking to gear generating revenue by some more technology based or technology inclined platforms.
Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure they are. But I'm just saying how those are delivered. At the end of the day, how involved will they be on our what's our bottom line? Are we paying the bills? Are we keeping the lights on? And are they having business meetings and practice? Is more when I'm absolutely they'll leverage technology. They're looking to have like a global brand, but just moving out of being an employee and being an owner, as you know, being an entrepreneur is something totally different. So I want to just I'm interested to see how involved they'll be. But we got games tonight. Let me jump in this chat and see what's going on.
Yeah,
Let's see. That's probably Drip's last contract. Drip needs a lifetime USC contract. I don't know if she want a lifetime contract. The day is finally here. Political Lil. Yes, it is. Let's go, Don. It's all good. Finally here, ready for Unrivaled. We're talking Unrivaled today. Unrivaled's gonna be fire. Crunk Girl 711, what's happening? Key in the building, what's going on? I Smile, what's
King.
happening? Welcome to HDI TV, nephew. Who are you, man? Unrivaled tonight in my Bernie voice. Let's get it. Yo, let's go.
Man,
D Don Staley.
HDI TV nephew, man, I've been impressed. He's having them 2 a.m., 3 a.m. late show. That's good stuff, man. Just wanted to salute you.
Absolutely. Y'all
Harold
make sure y'all give him a
Williams.
follow. Y'all make sure y'all give him a follow. Yo, y'all give him a follow. Yo, let's go. Lee Don Staley, the highest woman basketball coach, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Y'all do
Lamps.
this. But I
Mary had
was
the little
thinking about
lamps.
taking Akron over Ohio. Any thoughts? Oh man, I wish this ain't the bet show. The Ghostface pick ain't here right now,
Yeah,
Don.
yeah.
But what
He's
up,
talking about
fam?
the Akron Zips and the Ohio University Bobcats, I believe. So you
Yeah, I don't
got to
know
get with Ghostface Picker.
if the if he pop in the chat, he may answer that question. We got our girl for 5 more years, y'all. Harold Williams, what's happening? That's an interesting point. How would an unrivaled money flow back to investors? Yeah, how it flows back to investors, and then did we make enough to pay the light bill? Can we move around? Our checks bouncing. Like we got people to answer to. Appreciate it, coach. I don't have a team for Unrivaled. I'm here to enjoy all the games. I want to see improvements from all the rookies. I want to see
Okay,
improvements from all
okay.
the players. Period. The iron sharpened iron. So everybody, I hope everybody's working because Asia's working. I hope everybody's working because I saw Asia working. She was back in Las Vegas all by her lonesome, just working and working and working. So I hope even these people that ain't in Unrivaled are working.
That's right. That's right.
So, coach, what are your thoughts for tonight's games? Talk to me about Unrivaled.
So tonight we got a 7 o'clock and an 8 o'clock game tonight. So we got the Mist versus my
Oh, wait.
Owls.
Who is your team? Yeah, let's talk
Remember,
about your
I
team
took
and
the Owls.
why are the why are they your team?
Who? Say who? You did what?
Yeah, why the Owls?
The who? I took the Who's. I like her silent strength, Fee, and leadership qualities. Go Court. I appreciate her skill and this could be a floor general. And then Skylar Diggins. I mean, it's hard to like her, but it's very easy for me to like what she brings to a basketball court. With Skylar Diggins, the competitiveness and tenacity. I'm here to take care of business. She always been that way. It's not like she became a mom and then she, you know, got try to put a jacket on her as the mad back mom attitude. But no, she just has that intensity about her. Some people's personalities are just a tenacity, not an intensity, but a tenacity to be successful. Then you got Gray is on there. I think that's a Gamecock, right? Alicia Gray.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so I mean, and she has great leadership qualities her own way, and she knocked down a three. She doesn't mind playing defense. Shakira Austin. I want to. She wasn't healthy last season. She can put the ball on the floor a little bit. She can shoot a little bit. She's got 2.5 level, almost three, 2.5 levels, almost three. And then Cam Newton is not Cam. Cam is not playing. So even in this, man, I mean, you don't count Cam, not will not play at all. But so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you have five and you shorthanded, I'm all about a little bit of adversity, a little bit of challenge, and with that group, I think it'll bring the best out and kind of help their games thrive individually. So we'll see. I think this is a good defensive balanced team with some what you call efficient scoring. They're not going to wow you with the scoring, but it's. I think they're going to be more intentional, and we'll see. We'll see tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they playing the miss.
Yeah, that's yeah. The
Yeah,
mist is
yeah. That's
Stewie.
that's that's my squad.
We just doing the championship rematch right out the gate time.
Mm,
Huh?
I mean, I guess you could look at it like that with Nafisa and Stewie playing, but
Well, I'm just
I
saying.
think you have them play just to me they play first because it's their league. So
Right, right.
it just so happened that they had also just played in the championship, but I think they are the first game. They teams play first because this was their vision. So I'm excited for it though. I'm team Mist, and then after that I'm team Rose. So the who's they not on my list. I love Alicia Gray. I'm gonna be watching, but I don't believe in the Owls, y'all. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, that Skylar versus Jewel. Yeah, I don't. But more than anything, even before the teams, I'm just excited to see the layout. I want to see how they call the game.
Right.
I'm here for camera angles. Are they going to be mic'd up? They've given us so much um, content already. Like, how is that going to be enhanced on the court? Right? How are they going to make it even more engaging than what we experienced already with them and then with the WNBA? So, um, I'm here to for the winner of Unrivaled Playoff. The prize is trophy and title only. I don't know what you're talking about, boo.
He's asking, is it all they get is a trophy or is
I'm
it money?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I would surely doubt it since the 1v1 winner gets 250,000 and each one of the people on their team get 10,000 just for them winning it. So I don't think it's just gonna be a trophy and a title. I believe it's gonna be some money to come with it, but they're already making more money than the average salary at the WNBA. So I don't even know if it's just even all about that. Um, but just to see the flow of the game, who
Yeah.
the refs are, and all that kind of stuff.
It,
One second.
I think that I remember listening to you in a few lives. I think that was one of your concerns about how the officiating be. We're going to get some refreshing officiating, because the officiating was questionable in WNBA. It was kind of inconsistent. Just had too much going on. It was kind of messy. Officiating was kind of messy. So, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, WNBA past season left a bad taste in some people's mouths, on some people's palate about officiating, just the inconsistency or the kind of double standard they had with some of the calls. So that could be irritating. That could take away from the game if you don't let the game get a flow. Sometimes you call too much and it takes away the flow, and then if you don't call enough, you're not keeping the game safe, right? So where's that
Yeah.
balance?
Oh, absolutely. Got to keep the game safe. Everybody want to, keep their day jobs. You know what else I was thinking though too is like, what will be the engagement from the teams that aren't playing tonight, right? So we got 2 games tonight, 4 teams playing in it, so that means 2 teams that aren't playing. You think will they be in the building scouting? Will we have them on the sideline talking trash? Like they've all been
Um,
so fun. They've all been so fun already. I don't even know what
right.
to expect coming into tonight. Like we in the building, we scouting, we got y'all next. I expect some fun, back and forth banter. I agree. It should be fun basketball, just because, like you said, political ill. You can't take a playoff on 3-on-3, right?
No,
Like we
no.
hooping, we hooping, we hooping. Let's go. So I'm sure it'll get testy, some little chippy
Oh
here and
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
But
You not hooping if you ain't getting testy. You know what I mean? That's not.
and then the other thing is gonna be like it's only 850 seats in this thing, so it's gonna be the who's who of who's in these seats. Is it
Right. Right.
people that we know? Is it a whole bunch of executives? Like, what did they feel the stands with? How would they engage in social media? I'm thinking that their platforms will be active tonight, right? In,
Right.
in, in
Right.
the midst of games, tweeting out stuff, posting stuff. So, um,
He is so excited, happy to be here.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, real excited. And then and then the women are so comfortable, right? So it'll be we know that there's pregame meals because there's a place to eat. We know that you ain't got to worry about did the babysitter show up because you just drop your baby off at the daycare. You don't got to worry about what your recovery is gonna be like because the sauna and the masseuse and everybody is already here after the game. So like there's nothing to do but come hoop. So oh listen, it's
L1.
gonna be exciting. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of chirping. I mean, you look at the ladies that's on the floor tonight. So we're gonna get Dejanay, Rakia, Stewie, Courtney Vandersloot. Who else is on the Miss team that I'm forgetting? And then so we're gonna see Jewel Lloyd for the first time since the bully no bully
You talking
incident. I don't
about
know.
is AB on there?
No,
Was that Leah Edwards? Leah
no, it's
Edwards?
Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah
Yeah.
Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards on the Miss. So this is the first time we're gonna see Jewel hoop since all of that stuff. So I want to see is she just gonna is this gonna be like her sanctuary? Is she gonna step on the floor and just hoop and nothing else matters? Or is anything still bothering her about all of the off court stuff so far?
Right.
We got the Owls out there. Who was the other team? Vinyl. Who was Vinyl and what's the other team?
Bino plays Rose at 8 o'clock on TNT tonight.
And then we got Barbie. We got Barbie coming. We
Bayou
got
three
Barbie
oh
the
five
Barbie
Barbie
team. This
now.
is gonna be this 305 Barbie. Now we ain't seen 305 Barbie. Like we seen Bayou Barbie. We seen Chi Town Barbie. We have not seen 305 Barbie yet. So we finna see what's happening. MJ, what up though?
So
What up,
Ash,
Ashy?
Ashley, who is interesting for me to see play in that half 3-on-3 setting and some 1-on-1 defense and offense. Rakia Jackson, because she has a
Oh yeah,
back, so it's
absolutely.
interesting to see her how she's going to develop and progress through this league. Because I really appreciate Rakia's game and you know and the toughness that she brings to what she does, her unique toughness.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, Jewel is playing against Skylar's team. So we're gonna see Seattle versus Seattle right away. Like you mentioned, it's like you mentioned, it's gonna be the rematch of the championship, and then
Where
also, we're gonna see Storm versus Storm, battle for Seattle, as I'm gonna call it. Winner
so
takes all.
so
Winner takes all.
be
Loser moves on. Winner
so
takes all. Loser moves on. That's what we doing for the battle
the
for
only thing
Seattle.
I see with the Owls, I don't know who's gonna guard DJA on the Owls. That's
Nobody.
the
Nobody. Nobody.
that's where I see my team of my choice, my pick.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody.
Other than that, I see even matchups. Then when I looked at DJA, I was like, damn. I mean, because I feel
You know,
like if Stewie and Fee can cancel each other out or contain each other, but then it's like who gonna guard DJA?
I don't know. So who you got checking Rakia?
It's gonna have to either be Gray or Diggins off and on.
Mm.
I think you switch off on
Gonna
that.
be
You
a
don't
move.
just. I would switch off on that. I wouldn't stay with one person guarding the whole time. I would switch
And then
because
it
she's
depends on
younger
how they run
feet.
them on the floor. It
When you got
depends on
young
who they
feet
put
like
out.
that, you got to switch. I think you got to try to switch off when you can, but it's hard when it's 3-on-3. So because there's no help, it really is no help side at 3-on-3. You just
And I
cook.
can't wait to see what they've learned from each other just by sharpening iron so far. Right? I can't wait to see what just because they've already started working out with each other. And Rakia been killing it. Did anybody see the Heels and Hoops photo shoot? Did anybody see the
Oh,
Heels and Hoops photo shoot? Man, check for it on the Instagram. She not playing with you. She not playing with him. Rakia,
I mean,
it's
I
big
really
Rakia, not the
don't.
little one. She finna turn the heat up. If I feel like she turning the heat up, she not no
On,
rookie no more.
on her brain, she
Yeah,
turning
on
it
her
up.
brand. Yeah, she's turning
Okay.
it up. She not no
Um,
rookie no more.
on the Rose, what's interesting to me to see is how Brittany Sykes. But I feel like that's the unsung player type of role she played. Brittany Sykes. She's not great. She's not bad, but she's a player. You
Hmm.
know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I did. Rakia and DJ make you look at your girl like, dang, where I went wrong. Not where I went wrong. Hold up, nephew.
Okay. Well, yeah, well, a nephew had a moment. It's okay. You can have a moment, then come back. Come back to the world. It's okay. It happens. It happens.
I mean, they all just my nieces anyway. But I mean, yeah, she turning the heat up. She turning the heat up. I don't know. Now, does anybody know is she gonna actually play in her Skechers shoe in Unrivaled? And I think Angel's dropping a special shoe for Unrivaled. Angel didn't really turn the heat up. She done turned it all the way up. Angel done turned it all
Listen,
the way up. Like she's lightweight. The dare I say, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, almost like the face of Unrivaled right now. Like Angel's all over everything.
she know how to
Um,
market it though. Her and her
she's
team,
all
they
over
know how to
everything. She's
they know how to
engaging
get
with
that market.
everybody. Oh yeah. Um, So I like the pressure. I like the pressure that the young folks is bringing. I like the pressure that the young folks are bringing because it's like, hey, get your brand up, get your brand up, get your bread up. Basketball too, but get your brand up and get your
You
bread
get your
up. So
bag, get your money up. What you said at the free throw line? Get your money up.
get your money up.
Oh, boo boo, look, boo boo.
What do you think about the layout of the game, the rules? Um, you got the free throws. If you get fouled, everybody's only shooting one free throw.
That's
If it
good.
was
I think that's good for the.
and depending on what the infraction is, it'll either be worth one, two, or three.
Hmm. Yeah,
Right. So if you get
I think that let's start with that rule, and then you can throw some others out there if you don't mind. We'll do it that way. I think that's good for um, the pace of the game, speed of the game is being televised, so you don't want it too slow, and you got to make that shot count. If it's going to be 1 point or 2 point, right? Or if you when if you
or
and
three.
if,
If you get
or
fouled, if you
three
get
if
fouled
you
shooting
foul
the
behind
three,
three, right?
yeah, you
Yeah,
got one
so
free throw,
I
and
love it. And then you know what? On the defensive side, it makes you more conscious of how you playing. Move your feet instead of your hands, because they can get 2 points off one shot. So I think that can help both ways, or it can help one team one way and not help. It just all depends on what side of the coin you want. But I like that. What's another one you see?
well, I mean, they doing the whole um like so with the winning score, right? So I believe the way it goes is they play the first three quarters, and they're all 7 minutes apiece. And then
Okay.
at the end of the third quarter, they add, I think it's 11 points to the end of that to the winning score, and then whoever
Okay.
hits that score first is the winner. So uh, it's gonna make so it behooves you um to be leading at the end of the three quarters, right?
Right.
Because with the fourth quarter, the winning score is determined by adding 11 points to the leading team's score through the three quarters. So if the score is
So
50-48, the first team to reach 61 points will win. There's never an overtime.
again, I think that's a more defensive incline, because you don't want to be behind, because it's when you reach, if I'm interpreting it right, once you reach by the fourth quarter, you reach that point total. That's game, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's game.
Game, right? So now your defensive strategy is we got to hold them to a certain amount of points, and then we got to try to score. So it's stop score mentality. So it is encouraging the fundamentals of playing solid defense and being intentional in offense, not robotic, but being intentional, smart shot selections. Because it's not like full court, right? Where you get the rebound as outlet. It's just like get the ball back and you work it. So it's I can see the purpose of that. I think it's because it also is preparing them for the season. It's a
Yeah,
fundamental,
it's only an 18-second shot clock. Oh, we ain't
right?
got time to be all that
Yeah,
dribbling. Get
right,
into the
right.
game. Get into scoring. It ain't
So all this
so.
is sharpening their skills for the season. So I like, and we'll see how that works if it is really going to be helpful. But on paper, how you talking, I like how the approach is so far. What you said.
Players foul out after the sixth foul. If you only had three players available, you can keep playing, but every foul after that is a technical.
Okay, man. I mean, if you foul out on 3-on-3, who are you? Why? What we doing? It can happen though, because like you said, it can get testy.
Let's see. I talked about the winner take all 1v1 tournament that's going to take place from February 10th to February 14th. The battle to see who is the best 1v1 player in the world, I guess they say. Um,
I'm the top player of the world, right?
Top player of the world.
Top player of the world, 1v1 champion. Let's go. Loaded.
They they
Is
also
that
have
middle of the season or when like a
yeah, like middle of the season, February 10th to the 14th. Uh,
so that's like the All-Star game.
yeah, or their All Star weekend. If you
Weekend. Yeah.
but it's a single elimination to get down to who's the best 1v1. But then because your teammates, the teammates of the winner, also got 10 bands coming. If you win, for those of them that
Right.
get
So
eliminated,
yeah, everybody
it
invested.
keeps them hanging out and cheering and all of that stuff. So uh, that should be fun to watch. So I think, let's see here. Athletes Unlimited is also going on at this time. I don't know.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna be trying to watch Athletes Unlimited as well as Unrivaled, or are you checked out on Athletes Unlimited? Let me know. They got some diverse. They got some
I
really
think
diverse investors in this thing. Don Staley, Michael Phelps, Juju Watkins, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coco Golf, Gino Ariyama,
I think
Ashton
Ashton
Kutcher.
Ashton
um,
Kutcher. Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
Didn't see that coming.
they got a really diverse investment team, which I like because it brings access and subject matter expertise to all kind of different forms of entertainment and business. Um,
So Athletes Unlimited start in March. Is that correct? Or no? Or they end in March? They start
I don't know exactly when they start. I think they start. I think they all play kind of around the same time. Now
January, February-ish. Okay.
the thing about, and y'all correct me in the chat if I'm wrong about Athletes Unlimited. They start February 5th to March 2nd in Nashville this year, I believe. So Unrivaled is going to play up through playoffs. Will start selection Sunday, and then the championship will be played that next Monday. So the 16th, which is selection Sunday, will be the two semifinal games for Unrivaled, and then the championship will be on the 17th. So this will all wrap up before March Madness really gets underway. But it should be a very entertaining. Um, it
Now
should
is
be
your
a very
Bears and Athletes
entertaining break.
Unlimited this season?
Yeah, I was hearing that. Nice diver. Yeah, but are y'all tuning in? Has Athletes Unlimited sold y'all on tuning in? Let me know. Like,
Odyssey Sims will be there. I'm
Coach,
reaching.
are these selling points, or are
Charisma
these just
Osborne will be an
are
athlete.
these just are these just FYI's? Like, so, and that's not a knock on them. It's not a
Look,
knock on them. But when you looking at the other league, and you like, well, Angel's finna be there, and Rakia's finna be there, and Stewie's finna be there, and then you like, well, Daisha Fair, and it's like,
Charisma Osborne.
if I that's like if I can't get an unrivaled ticket, and then you like Nashville versus Miami, it's like Nashville. That's not a knock on Nashville, but it's not Miami,
Right, right.
right? So, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all run those likes
Ah,
up for us on both platforms, please. We appreciate y'all checking in here with us.
yeah,
Uh,
it's. I'm looking at the
let me see. I'm
players
from
this
Memphis.
season,
What you
and
know
it's
about me? Not Big Glow in that GLE.
Alicia Clark over there.
What up, Louis? Who? AU, I never got to see them. Only some clips. Where can you watch? So I believe that the AU was available in the WNBA app last year. They should have gone to Vegas. Yeah, they should have did something different. The thing that was different about the AU is like you gotta really keep up, right? Because they can you play a game, and then it's not just the points that win. They got to add up the points for the rebounds and all that. You got to do a math formula to figure out who's the winner. And then
Game.
then you get new captains, and then you pick new teams, and every week is something. It's very involved. It's very involved, right? You can't just have a
Right.
you watching
It's
Dice Fair. Okay, let me know how it go. You can't just pick
uh,
a team and go with them because it changes, right? So then you got to be trying to keep up with the players, and then is it on the app? Is it not on the app?
Victoria
But I don't want
Saxton.
to I don't want to knock them because they're here and they're viable and giving women an opportunity to stay in the states and play basketball when they're not playing in the WNBA and still make and still be able to make some money. But it's not Unrivaled. It don't look like right now.
No,
Plus
no.
Izzy over there, she fine, but I ain't watching her after being in Chicago. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, nephew. Coach was giving a pat on the back watch of Athletes Unlimited. No, no, don't do that.
I was participation, in integration of the participation of the development of the skill. All right, I tried.
And I, you know what, but you know what, I'm interested now to know, what do the AU facilities look like? What are the amenities that come with the AU? Are they offering some of the same things that Unrivaled have been able to offer,
Oh,
like
they got
daycare?
pressure. They got pressure now. They was cruising a little bit. They got pressure.
A little pressure now. It's a
Yeah,
new sheriff in
pressure.
town. It's a new
Uh,
shiny toy. With AU, I don't think you have to be on a current WNBA roster. Oh,
it's
coach,
still
Plymouth Rock
mostly
speak.
WNBA players
We didn't
though.
land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't do that. I just said, it was the integration of the fundamentals to the development of the skills so they could be eligible to
So they've
receive.
been hoodwinked. They've been hoodwinked, led astray, bamboozled. That's what you said.
So they could be
That's what you said.
eligible to receive an offer from a legitimate WNBA team. So you have to get involved in your professional development on the court and off the court if you want to be perceived as a potential contender. I don't know where that went, but that's we gonna leave
With Unrivaled,
Oh
then
yeah,
landed on everybody. Okay.
hoodwink. Yeah,
Now, what up?
unrivaled. Yeah,
Do you have
they
to
done
be? Do
blew
you have
up
to
some
be a
niggas.
current? Do you have to be a current WNBA player to be in Unrivaled? Y'all let me know.
I mean, all I see is mostly like Jordan Horston to be over there. All I see is mostly people that have been on active rosters this past season so far. Just scrolling through, but I don't know the rule. I did not check that. The
If y'all know
mathematic
this, chat,
part
let us know. Oh, Mabry hurt out 2 weeks.
was an
Calf,
ankle.
calf. So
Okay.
Mabry's out with calf at least 2 weeks. That looked like that came out 19 hours ago.
Like 2 to 4 weeks, they said, or something like that, right?
Anescu not 100%, but cleared to play.
Sabrina, it's not cool, Sabrina. That's
It's
not
not cool.
cool.
It's not cool. Gamecock fanatic, I see you. Yep, I see you lurking. I appreciate the support. Yeah, it's some people butt hurt about Don Ray's protect her at all costs. It's walking history. It's a
Well,
walking piece of history.
I mean, here's the thing: she didn't just build a program on campus. She helped revive a community. It helped a lot of other sport. What she did kind of spread the love from all the information I get back and how they share with her. It's not was it just a program, but she's done a lot for the campus and that immediate community as far as her presence and how she goes about being involved in the community that
And
she
I
lives
do
in.
see this. I'm sorry, I do see this as far as the AU stuff, y'all.
What you say?
Um, so the 10 games will be on ESPN Plus,
Okay, okay,
and then 14 others are going to be on the WNBA app. Okay,
okay,
so
okay.
ESPN Plus and the WNBA app is where you can watch the AU. Um, and like I said, look, this thing that and the thing about the AU Athletes Unlimited is that it has survived. It's going into its 4th year. For it to even still be around is dope for them. Um, they
It
got
has
some
this
great,
niche.
they got some cool, yeah, they got some cool talent over there.
Right.
Uh, and it has been a great vehicle to let people get back into the WNBA and back into basketball. So
There you go. It has its niche. It has its need. There you go. I agree with that. So
and it's definitely served its purpose. And so some of those players that are over there are players that we do like Kia Nurse, Isabel Harrison, Sydney Colson, Alicia Clark. Uh, I believe
Healy's
so
gonna be
Elizabeth Williams is playing over there, which is a good sign for her. I guess being ready to play at the Sky if she's back there. Jordan Horston's over there. Maddie Seegers, Lexi Brown.
Now
Alyssa
was
Peely will be over there. Daisha Fair, Charisma Osborne, Angel Jackson, Jalen Sherrard. So it sounds like the AU is where you go before you get to Unrivaled. I don't know, like if you do well there. I don't know. I don't know if it'll
if
be
you
like
can
that,
get
but
to Unrivaled.
yeah.
I mean, and guess what? I think
And at
in
the end,
the
at the end, I messed it up too. I'm sorry. At the end, it's not about a team being a champion. It's about a player being a champion. And so Alicia Gray, Alicia Gray won AU last year. So the concept is to have one champion at the end of this thing. So
but their number, their stats.
yeah, it's based on wins and stats. So not just winning, how you win, how you contribute to the win, and then how you fill up the box scores all factor into point totals.
And so with that league, it sounds like that's their way of enforcing and helping them better their game, their skills, their fundamental, paying attention to the details. That's what it seems like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just what came to my mind was that you have a rival, so you have a different type of niche and need that it fills, and then you have AU that yeah, they will generate some revenue, but maybe not what a rival can or a track because the focuses are different. So I think when you have platforms like that, it's enough room for all of them if they're ran effectively and and appropriately. So whatever that meant, but not appropriately, but it ran correctly.
I totally agree. I totally agree. And I wonder if you will see these leagues ever come together, where you can have this 5-on-5 competition going on while this 3-on-3 competition is going on, or if they'll
You
stay
never
separate.
know. It might be a plan.
But definitely want them to keep staying in charge of um, how they're making money and how they stay in basketball. Yes, yeah, it's 5-on-5. AU is 5-on-5.
Uh,
I think Unlimited is 5-on-5 for sure. Now there's also Maverick Carter and some other investors that are looking at maybe starting an international league where it would be gracias. Okay. Where it'll be like six men's teams and six women's teams, 5-on-5 for
so
sure,
do
and
you feel
possibly
like
3-on-3.
so do you feel like NBA and WNBA, they stuck in time and people getting tired of that. And they're like, well, we just gonna go do something innovative because this, just the same old
Well,
humdrum with them.
it's not. So to me, I almost want to say that like leagues are kind of almost like the new sexy tech that's out there. Like everybody is trying to get in and invest, and the WNBA and the NBA are like these old companies that have been around for forever. The General Motors, the American Express, that are like, you come here because there's no other place to go. Like, we are the big names. We don't have to change. We do business how we do business. And now it's like, shoot, it's sleeker and sexier over here, and I can get more money for for less time and less pay, and still have a life and work life balance. And they care about me over here. But are you willing to take that risk and make the investment in there in that type of business model that you need to make for it to be sustainable, right? Or
Right.
are you going to be like, stay tied to Old Faithful because year after year after year is here, but
And
you getting up every day going, man, I hate going here. Dang, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They getting up like, man, I'll be back, honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to work. Look, you know what I'm saying? That's how they leave now, going to
yeah.
either to the NBA, the
Look, we got a game tonight.
Now, like, I got a game. We got a 5-game road trip. Meanwhile, at Unrivaled, they like, hey, baby, I'm ready to go to work. You want to come with me? You can sit inside, drink beers, and get something to eat, and hang at the pool. And I got a game, and watch the game if you want or not. We all stay here. So it's like, what are we gonna do here?
Right,
What
right.
right? This is a critical moment to me for the WNBA and the NBA, right?
Uh, right.
Because um it's gonna be some people that look at the way Unrivaled has taken off and say, we can do that with men, or we can help. We can make the big three more like that. We can capitalize on having a league as well. So it's like, hey, they got to catch up with the times, because like I'm telling you, they like, you got my lunch ready, and I'm about to be late. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, okay.
Chicken sandwich
Kathy,
again? No, you ain't.
Kathy got you stressed, huh? Kathy got you stressed. Well, why don't you put your resume over there to Unrivaled? I'm gonna try to see if I can get it Unrivaled. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure right now in some of these households. So it's like, hey, y'all got to look around and see, like, what it is that is really important to people, right? And it is the money, but it's also that work life balance, that knowing, feeling like you're a part of the team, um, feeling like somebody's listening and you're being heard. You know what I mean? So we gonna see how everybody else falls in line. But if it's sustainable,
Right.
some of these other leagues are in trouble.
I mean, it is. I think it is sustainable if you get the cooperation and investment and the pace. I mean, anything's sustainable if you have uh,
If
the structure there in the right places, people in the places, and right money in the money in the right places. Um, Especially when you're launching in your inaugural season.
if
So
if the quality of this basketball is anything like what the talent level that's in this league says it can be, this thing is it's sustainable. It's
right.
sustainable because people will come out to watch. They'll come out to watch.
Don't believe me? Just watch.
Don't believe me? Just watch. Is
Watch.
right. Okay, so let me see here because we're gonna have a few more games before I see you again. So
Yes, let's talk about it.
so
Good.
and
There's
then
no
so
banging
there's
tonight.
games. There's games Friday, Saturday, Monday. 2 games every day. Right.
Every day.
All right. And you go. Your team is the who.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. So the 2 teams not playing tonight face off Saturday in the first game. Phantom and the Laces. How are you feeling about them 2 teams? Those are the 2 teams. Like, I don't know.
Phantom. So you like Phantom of the courts. Marina's hurt. She's out. So that leaves BG. It leaves BG, Cloud, Katie Lou, and Sabrina's out.
She's not 100%, but cleared to play.
Okay, so you got Sabrina, Katie Lou, Cloud, BG, and Satu, Unicorn, Satu. Um, I have a concern with Phantom because my big question mark is defense with that team. I see some very potential, some good offense, but my thing is how will they gel defensively?
Okay.
That's it. Will they have a defensive chemistry? So it's
Will,
Phantom
will
on
BG
Saturday
will BG anchor that defense?
in a half court set and a 3-on-3.
Well, it's not a half court.
Oh,
This
it's
isn't a
three
half
quarters,
court
right?
3-on-3.
Three
So this is
quarters, right?
like the side
Three
courts,
side court. Yeah. So, but it's not full. It's not. It's like 3/4 full, then, right?
but it's 2 rims. Yeah, you running rim to rim.
Okay.
It's gonna be it's a short full court. So it's
Right,
basically
right,
like,
right.
yeah, anchor, all
So
right. Yeah.
I mean, BG. I don't like you said. BG running struggling, to get in up and down the court. So if she can rim on the shorter court, then
So here, let me say this. Here's my thing. I don't know the difference between if BG can't or if she doesn't want to.
gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
That's okay, because I get it. Like, so she's a taller player, joints, aches, everything she went through in Russia. You don't know what that does to a person's body, especially after you've been used to getting care and stuff. Really taking care of your body in a certain way. So I don't know exactly, is it uh she can't physically, is not able to, or she just really doesn't want to. And I don't know if you have an opinion about that, but sometimes it's like, girl, you the tallest one out there, you didn't get the rebound, you couldn't, or you didn't want to.
She chose not to, right? She opted out that play. Right?
And it's like,
BG opted
okay,
out.
is it just too much for you to even try to get in place and really body somebody up and box them out? Is that too much on the joints, and or is it just like, man, I don't feel like it right now? And I can't tell. And if y'all know in the chat, tell me. That's a real question for me. Like I
Right.
look at her sometimes, it's like there's no reason that you shouldn't be the leading rebounder, the leading scorer. Like there's nobody taller than you.
You're right. Look, I mean, I mean, we don't know unless you hear from the source themselves. From that person. So I mean, that's a great observation. Um, but that would be my concern because you see the lackluster or the spurts of hustle from BG. So, um, then they
And
play the
Clicks and Views
Laces.
is saying, you think that BG is going to be successful because of her footwork. Okay. I think her lack of foot speed is going to have her out of the game,
Right.
but we're going to find out. We're gonna find out.
Right.
So
And then they're playing the Laces on Saturday. That's a 2 p.m. Eastern time game, chat fam, on True TV, True Network. It says it's gonna be on True Network on Saturday,
and
2
all games
p.m.
are also all streaming on Max.
Max. Okay,
If
on
you don't
Max.
got
Okay.
TNT, if you don't got True, if you get the Max app, you should be able to see them all.
Good. Okay. And so they're playing the Laces, and they got Jackie O, right?
Mm-hmm.
McBuckets, McBride,
Mm-hmm.
um, Tiff Hayes,
Mm-hmm.
Money Martin,
Mm-hmm.
Big Mama, Steph Dawson. I'm missing one, aren't I? Is it AB or AT? Is it Thomas on that one?
I don't got them right in front of me.
I think it's AT on the Laces.
It's listen, Thomas.
Thomas. So that I say there's just enough defense and just enough. It's like that. It's almost a balanced meal, really. With how that team is, if you look at it, it's not a lot. It's not too little. It's just enough.
I think they'll be tough. I think they'll be serious. I don't think there'll be a lot of joking and fun with this team, but I don't think that they have enough. I don't think that they have enough. Not to win it all, but
To win it. Oh, okay. I think that'll be in the mix. So Laces. My thing is, who's gonna guard Satu on that game? Possibly. That would be my concern. Who gonna guard Satu?
probably Alyssa Thomas.
Thomas. Okay. Who gonna guard BG?
Mm,
Dolphin.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Cloud.
BG gonna have to guard Dawson. So when I'm out here at the three and I'm moving all around, what are you doing?
Who gonna guard Cloud? Kate or
I depend
Jackie?
on who they put on the floor. I don't know. It could be Tip out there. It
No.
could be Jackie out there. It could be Martin out there.
Katie.
Depending on who they
Katie
throw out there.
Lou. I forgot about Katie Lou. Right.
So, yeah, but I guess I'm gonna go Laces that game.
How much time is on the shot clock? Auntie earlier shared with us clicks and views that is 18-second shot clock.
It's 18-second shot clock. 18-second shot clock. 7-minute quarters.
So is that full court press? I'm just
I don't know what they go. I'm interested to see what they bring out. I'm definitely interested to see what they bring out. So
you
at
pick
3
it up,
o'clock.
man. Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, that's the no. I said you pick it up man to man, full court, 3-on-3.
We gonna see. We gonna
So
see.
would you have? I think you said 3 o'clock.
DJ May.
You right. Good. Possible.
She can pick up. She can pick up the whole. She can pick up the whole 94. So you say 1-1-1 zone.
Can't
At
get
3 o'clock.
beat.
At 3 o'clock, there's the who versus the Rose. The Lunar versus the Rose. So
It's
of course I got the Rose in that game. But it's gonna be fun because this is gonna be the Angel Nafisa matchup, right?
yeah, yeah.
So
I'm going with the woo woo, but it's gonna be woo woo.
it should
Whoa,
be,
whoa.
I mean, the Owls coming out and they taking on two of the top teams in
Oh, we gonna take them
two of
L's
the top
early.
teams. Two of the top teams. I don't, I'm not necessarily saying that they're gonna take an L. Like Nafisa's coming with a slight chip on the shoulder, I believe, right? Like I should have won. I should have won the Dub championship, and so I'm definitely coming to try to win this championship. So, but they're taking on two of the top teams very early, and I like that because we're gonna get to see really quickly who's made of what.
You gotta get game tested, right? You gotta get season tested. Go get game tested. See what you made of. Team tested. Test your team.
And
We
then
got
the last, and you know what? I also like the two games. I like the back to back, the double header. I like that. I like that
right.
setup.
Yeah. You're not waiting. You get to watch see both teams. You don't have to
Lil
decide.
say, yeah, that's what we did. Everybody had to be out the back court 6 seconds. Put that pressure on them. What y'all gonna
Okay.
do? It's only 18. It's only 18 seconds. You can't be just dribbling and thinking and dribbling and thinking. You got to be playing
Yeah.
basketball.
Hopefully you
Your
pass the ball
your
a little
dribbling
quick.
ass will get a violation. I feel like Vinyl may be the surprise team, teaspoon effect. Okay.
Okay. We'll
So
see what's
speaking of
going.
Vinyl, Monday, Vinyl plays Phantom at 8:30 p.m. Who you got?
Vinyl plays Phantom.
So here's the thing. I'll say this about Phantom, y'all. Whoever's playing against Phantom, I'm taking them. Whoever playing against
I'm
Phantom.
gonna I'm gonna take yeah, oh yeah, that's Enrique, Ray, Ryan. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Vinyl. I'm just looking at the lineup. Jordan Canada, Derek Hamby. Yeah, I think Phantom's gonna have some struggles too.
I think the fourth quarter rules are the same as what we seen them do in the NBA All Star game a couple times, where at the end of the game they added some points that said you got to hit this score. So it's no overtime. Get to the
Okay.
score. But you know what's crazy is that you
What's
could be
that?
down 10. You could be down 10 and then need to score 21 to win. All right. So if it's at the end of the third, it's 50-40. The winning mark is 61 and you at 40. You got to play hella basketball to get that win.
Right,
You got
right.
to play hella basketball to go get that win. So
Woo!
it's gonna behoove you
Behoove you.
to
Good
keep the
word, good
game
word.
to keep the game close at quarters 1, 2, and 3. Because my goodness, you don't want to be down. You don't want to be down 5-10.
Woo.
It had to go get 11 to get the win. You don't want that. So
It's gonna make you work overtime.
the second game on Monday night, Laces versus the Mist. I got the Mist for
Monday
sure.
night on the 20th. That's when they
Yeah,
observe
the TNT games.
MLK Day observation.
Absolutely.
The
Even though his birthday was on the 15th.
15th. I don't know why they do that, but I'm still
They just
confused
they,
by that.
they just be moving his birthday. They don't want nobody to know when his real birthday. They like, is it
Look,
the 19th? It's
look,
always on the 19th. No, it's not. They be like, is it the 20th? No, it's not. It's the 15th.
no, that's the low key disrespect. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, behoove.
so
That's the old school word.
yeah. Behoove and befuddled. We used those before. Political. I'm befuddled, bewildered. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Back
It
to it.
behooves.
So Monday
Behooves it.
game is Vinyl and Phantom.
Phantom. Yeah, I already picked vinyl versus them
You
versus that
pick
game.
Vinyl. I
Yeah.
pick
I'm
Phantom.
never picking Phantom.
Yeah, I don't see the Phantom winning against Vinyl. And then the next game is who?
Laces versus the Mist.
Ooh, that's gonna be okay. Teammates against each other. Wait a little bit. I see that. McBride and Feet. Okay. Right. Any other
Well,
teammates against each other?
The Mist is Stewie, uh
Oh, I'm
Kia,
sorry. I'm looking at the
Renee.
Owls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Mist. Yeah, Mabry's out too. Yeah, 2 weeks.
So the Mist gonna beat the Laces.
Yeah, the Mist gonna beat the Laces.
I'm gonna go Laces just for the fun of it for entertainment purposes only.
Who on the Laces stick Stewie?
Who on the Laces sticks to it?
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be between McBride and Jackie.
And then who sticks for kid?
Woo! That had to be between Money Martin, Tiffany, and Buckets. It was
And then who
between
sticks
those
these?
three.
And then who sticks DJ?
That nobody. Nobody.
I'm going with the miss.
that's the game.
Stewie got a cheat code. Stewie got a cheat
It's
code.
called DJ. That's what it's called.
Stewie thinks she's slick. But I see it, Stewie. I see you, Stewie.
What did she go? A B up down left right
So I believe that the coaches put the teams together. I
No,
believe
I'm
the coaches
saying what's
put
she
the
doing her
teams together.
kick up? A B left down, right click, left click.
Oh, you talking about no, you gotta hit circle 3 times, then left trigger, right trigger,
right.
down, circle X, R2, then three
R2,
L, then three L2s. Like that.
3. Okay.
Like that. That's the cheat code right there. That is the cheat code. My goodness. So
You
I mean listen, we me so it's on the court with JSS live for the games tonight, and then 30 minutes after the game with the recap for
shake
the
the
games.
boogie.
So y'all pull up and hang out with us. Get in the chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a good time. It's Unrivaled, baby. It's Unrivaled Friday, Coach. What you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Wait a minute, I wasn't ready, man. You was like
Yeah,
on
get
top of the
pumped.
word. More hoops, more hoops, more hoops. For your hoop fanatics, enjoy tonight. I'm gonna make sure I pop in and catch some games. I'm a root for my hours, man. Make sure we change this world one
Not cricket, but
one
Coach. Yeah,
random act
what?
at a time. Be great in your preparation. All right. Become excellent in your performance. Get in your bag. Expand your bag because you are the best.
You are the best, man. We sure appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Listen, it's been another great week, Coach. We back again next week with the CC show. Y'all know how it go. Whoville, who, Cindy Lou.
Woo-hoo. And I put Dr. Seuss
Must
on the
keep,
basketball team.
I must keep Unrivaled from coming. But how? You know what I mean?
How?
Down in Whoville. If y'all enjoyed the content and the time, contribute to the pull up. Buy me a Coca-Cola today. Hit the Cash
Station
App. Coach,
certification.
so appreciate you. MJ, I don't know. Are we having a bet show? Uh,
You
Little
have some
Khalil, I'm
checking
sending
in
you a
questions
text.
in the chat.
Yeah, we got some Shecklinair questions. We got some Shecklinair questions come through in the chat. So maybe we're answering those. It is a Frisky Risky Friday. So if it's not a show, I'm sure there'll be pics in the Discord. But be on the lookout for the notification. Like I said, back live for the games. Come and hang out. Sometime in between time, MJ was in here earlier. Big Wayne, and then he came and hung out in the Discord yesterday. You was missing in action, I think. We was in the Discord watching all kind of games. Possibly, see, he right behind you. See, but if not, there'll definitely be some picks. We are getting ready to restart the ladder challenge. It's the refresh on the ladder, so we got that going on. I got to get with political ill. I think we got to took heavy meds and went to sleep. Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
hope you feel
Okay.
it.
You
Hope
needed
you
to
feel
you
better.
needed to rest. Hope you feeling better. Goodness gracious, heavy meds. Okay.
Well, so what's light meds?
No, we don't want to know. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. Okay. It's okay.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, I digress. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm political ill. I'm going to send you a text. I think we're coming back with a conversation about Renee Montgomery and Candace Parker.
Met a girl named
Two women
Renee.
that are two women that are heavy disruptors in the basketball world right now, and a big part of what's going on in Unrivaled. You're not sick, but thanks. You just took some meds. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stay out the meds part. I don't know. You're welcome, of course, anytime. Bye. And with that, hootie hoo, Andre on the left, big boy on my right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh
that was a
man,
good one.
my boy
That
said
was
he
a
put,
good
he put two in the air and let him know I was babysitting. Never mind. If you know, you know.
one.
If you know, you know. And with that, y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.